So
what? So tell me. So tell me these coaches here. Well, Bridget, Sarah, Leslie, Shasta's now on the call. What kind of, where are you at in your businesses a little bit?
Leslie, you're first.
I'm first. I'm gonna be diamond on Thursday.
Awesome. Well
Yeah.
played.
So good time to ask, right?
No kidding.
I'll interject that Leslie is somebody that she does everything exactly the way it's supposed to be done, and she is somebody that is a huge asset to our team.
Thank you. Yeah, I told Mindy from the get-go, like, I need to know exactly what needs to be done and what process. She's like, no, just get yourself out there. I'm like, no, I'm not going to. Sorry. But I've grown a lot. So now I get to be home with my 2 kids and have a large goal of 5-star by the end of the year and 2-star by summit, and just growing and learning every day. That's kind of me in a nutshell.
Awesome. Well done. Very cool.
And we have Bridget. She is in my downline. She is an asset. She keeps our group really alive. She's always positive and sharing it. And she has a big why, and she lives up in the Dallas area.
Hey, well, right now I'm an Emerald, and I'm always reaching out and inviting. I'd love to be Diamond by the end of the push. I'm trying, but I have a written down goal of being Diamond by July 1 of this year. And I'm working hard as I can and reaching out to people. As a matter of fact, tonight people almost reach out to me and ask me a couple of questions. And so I have some relationship going with them right now. So it's all good.
Awesome.
Then we have Sarah. We lost a couple of people. We have Sarah. She is a fulfilled wife. She has how many kids? 4 kids, I think. And she just celebrated her 6-month anniversary. She's had a great transformation. She's in my downline as well.
Yeah, I'm the shy one.
Yeah, right. I don't think there's a shy one on Mindy Hort's team anywhere. No. And you shouldn't be shy. You're a coach.
I am learning not to be.
No, you're awesome. I'm just kidding, Sarah. I'm sure you're fantastic.
Uh-oh, is she frozen?
No,
I'm just being shy.
That's awesome.
My mind's all wrapped up. I'm doing my first coach sneak peek with my Team Cup group starting tomorrow. So my mind's in the game for the video I have to make for tomorrow. So
awesome. So are we going to get a little bit of your undivided attention then for just a few minutes?
Yes, I didn't realize it was a Zoom call. So when I saw Mindy post it was a Zoom call, I was like, oh, that means I actually have to listen. No, I'm just joking. I always listen.
Busted. Oh, that's awesome.
All right.
I love Zoom calls better.
Me too. I do too.
Yep.
Then Mindy knows I'm actually here.
Yeah. So
Well,
were you on that call?
Right. Did you just listen to the Diesel Nation call?
Yes. Yeah, we just had a team call, Jeff, with Darren O'Lean on. It was awesome. He was about his book and about the creation of Shakeology, and I didn't realize that he was born premature with learning disabilities and all this stuff. So it was pretty awesome to really hear, his why, what the catalyst was behind him, doing such an awesome thing that has obviously provided a good life for a lot of coaches out there.
Wow, that's awesome.
So I guess
that's quite the opportunity. How did you pick that one up, Mindy? I didn't know he went around and did team calls. So you got an in with him. That's awesome.
I think Becky and Christina went to him because it was the Diesel Nation call. I don't know how they pulled it off.
Awesome.
He was all set up. He had like a mic. It looked like he was like a radio DJ. So he obviously speaks.
I know.
But I didn't know. What? Dana just popped off. Dana, can you hear us?
James.
Dana?
I can.
Hi, Dana.
Can you hear us?
Can you hear me?
Yes. We're kind of doing a little bit of an introduction. Jeff was kind of wanting to know where everyone is at. Dana is in my downline. She's an Emerald coach, and she is. We're doing a team push. It's with the Diesel Nation. We have over 500 coaches who all invested $25 in for a training that's been put together by all the Diamond coaches that wanted to participate in Diesel Nation. And at the end of the month, if on the 16th of March you wake up Diamond and you have sponsored at least 4 coaches and advanced 1 coach to Emerald, because we wanted to, level the playing field because some were very close to Diamond, then you get to split the pot. The pot was over $11,500. So Dana is in that. She's done really well.
Dana, I want in.
Yeah.
I have some secret best practices that I'll share only with you, Dana, if we split the kitty.
Deal.
And you think I'm kidding? I'm not. You and I are talking. I'm not going to tell anyone else our secret, but I'm going to tell you how you're going to do it.
I'm ready. I'm all ears.
Let's make some. I'm all about making money, and I know you are too. So let's do this.
And then just
so is it 60-40 split worth it? 70-30.
I'll get the 70.
Oh, whatever. We're gonna arm wrestle for that one. Bring it.
All right.
And
I fight dirty.
So do I.
I think there's 30 Team Relentless coaches actually participating in it. And Melissa Galmay, who just she just went 1-star qualifying last week, and as of Thursday, she will be 3-star qualifying. Leslie is one of her coaches, and Katrina went last week, and Heather Toby is going tomorrow too. So we are on fire as a team, and this is, I'm so thrilled for everybody.
Awesome.
And she's participating in the push. She has had a major health transformation that is absolutely insane. And then Melissa Bartow, we have been friends since we were little kids. She was I think my 3rd Diamond, and I'm actually going to fly out and stay with her on Thursday. So
party at Bartow's.
Yeah.
We'll be right over.
We're eating all
we got room.
Saturday. So I guess the bulk of the people on, and I'm recording. So Jeff, if you wanted to go in on whatever it is that you're going to share with us, because we all need an ass kicking and a reminder.
That's my job.
Let me introduce you real quick. Jeff and I met, I think it was March of last year over the phone when Kobe left. Kobe called me. Yes. Kobe called me at the end of March and told me that he was leaving, and broke my heart. And I was like, who is this new guy? And Jeff and I talked, and we hit it off. He was he just got me, and it was so.
Well, let's not forget. You were like, well, Kobe did this. You're not Kobe, but maybe we'll see if this is going to work. I mean, she really put me on the 3rd degree to see if I was worthy of being her friend and mentor.
Y'all know how I am. I was terrified. I was Kobe and I had become really good friends, and I just thought, how can you ever replace that friendship? And I was so happy about where he was going, but I was really heartbroken because you all know I get attached to you guys. I know it's not on the surface friendship, but Jeff and I hit it off well, and we met when he came for our Super Saturday in April, and just when I was when I told him I was I'm going to get to Arnold and I'm going to go to him, well, lo and behold, I worked my ass off to get to 6-star or 7-star, I don't know what it was, and I got with Arnold. Well, then that's when he did the launch of Canada, so I never even got to have my call with Arnold. And so then I was supposed to work with Doug Moss, never heard from him because that was right at leadership. And then finally Keyshawn and I talked, and then it led me to Keyshawn, and she speaks my language too. And so, it's I think with everything, we're all scared of change, but Jeff is awesome, and he was new to his company, and he jumped right in, and he has become, one of the favorite faces of corporate. So I'm glad, that he is willing to give us his time, especially since he's away from family now already, and apparently living out of a hotel in Kansas, serving that area. So I'm going to spotlight him and let him go.
Awesome, Mindy. Well, thank you very much, guys. I'm honored to be on this call. I am a little bloodshot and a little exhausted, but I'm living on life right now, and I'm excited and honored to be with you guys. That camera is really creepy looking. I don't like looking at me that way. Can I look at everybody back? Exit full. There we go. I want gallery. There we go. That's more like it for me. For coaches, and I'm going to share some best practices. So first of all, I want each one of you guys to kind of step back a little. I'm going to throw a handful of nuggets at you guys because this business is a priority to you guys. You guys all time is a value and time is money. Would you guys all agree? You guys all came on this call. Why? Because you wanted to receive some value and something that will help you make money. And so I want to give it to you. I'm going to give you some nuggets here that'll improve your business. I'll help you rank advance on average minimum 60 to 90 days. Does everyone want to rank advance once a quarter minimum? I'm dead serious. I tested this process and the few things I'm going to share with you last fall, third quarter and fourth quarter. 85% of the coaches I was working with all rank advance both quarters and hit Success Club. Okay, so where you guys are at, you're all emeralds, right? Okay, quarter one, emerald. Quarter two, so every quarter you're going to rank advance, emerald, diamond, diamond now, 1 star, 2 star, 3 star. So minimum, every one of you guys on this call are going to be 3-star diamonds or higher. Are you guys okay with that? And I'm dead serious because 85% of the coaches I worked with did this, okay? First off, let's take a step back out of your business here. You guys are all entrepreneurs, right? You're business builders, okay? And the biggest reason I say that is because you guys need to know your shit, okay? If you're a business builder, it's your responsibility. Your successes, your failures, knowledge, or lack thereof are all your responsibility because you're an entrepreneur. It's your business. So own it. With that being said, so the mantra with that is, if it's got to be, it's up to me, okay? And I want you to own it. With that being said, there's systems in place with Beachbody. There's proven systems that are working, okay? There's a lot of coaches all ends of the spectrum that are killing this business. There's also a handful of coaches that are not killing the business. What is the difference? What are those coaches doing that I'm not? Or what are those coaches doing that others aren't? And you want to know what those are. So we're going to talk about that. That's really my main purpose tonight, is I want to get you on a pathway to success and give you the roadmap to help you achieve it, okay? So first off is going in with that entrepreneur mindset. It really is up to you. You guys, but also let's remember, why are we on teams, okay? For some of you guys don't know, but I do triathlons. I did 8 to 12 races a year for the last 8 years. And this was my big year. I did a full Ironman. Okay. And I share that with you because, as you guys know, triathlons and Ironmans is an individual sport, right? So it's all about me. I'm training by myself. I'm doing this. Well, I was a part of a tri group and I was a part of a team. My performance last year improved like by 60%. I started podium and being in the top 10% of my big races. Why? Because I had a team. Okay. It's an individual sport with team support. Okay. And all last year, I related that to the coaching opportunity. Every one of you guys are an individual coach, an entrepreneur running your own businesses, but you also have the added benefit of being on a team. There's no I in team. So a team, now you have a team, you have support, you have competition, you have comparisons on a positive note, but you mainly have that support to really run with your business. You have mentors, you have upline, you have downline, you have sideline. Utilize that. There's a system in place. Don't try to change the system. Don't try to do something different than that's already in place. You guys are on a fantastic team. Mindy Horde is honestly one of my most favorite people. Why? She is, the biggest thing I love about her is her passion, her drive, her passion, her love for life. Okay. She's crazy as hell, but I love that because I'm a yellow personality. I'm motivated by fun, and that's my driver. I'm a yellow red. I'm gonna get Mindy. Are you? Anyway, I think Mindy's a yellow red. I'm just gonna agree on that.
I'm a blue.
I'm a yellow red.
No, I'm a blue red. I'm mostly blue. Uh-oh.
Her tenacity, her fun, her motivation, her passion for life is what everybody loves. And all you guys all here want to work with her. Why? Because of her drive to success. She will. Whether it's in 18 months or in 3 months, you will, every single one of you guys will get there. But let's expedite this, okay? So I'm going to kind of dive into a couple key points here, like I mentioned earlier, that will get you there. One of them is we got to face fears. There's 3 fears that handicap our growth and success. Okay, and I want you to all take a self-reflection on yourself. Let's look at those 3 fears. 1 How many of you guys are perfectionists or fear failing? Who hates failing? Failure kind of guy. So when I fail, it sucks. But you want to know something? It's the best thing for me every time I fail. I learn, I grow, I develop, and become a better person. So one of the 3 fears is fear of failure. The second one is, how many of you guys worry what people think?
Oh, I'm kidding.
Okay, you worry what people think. Why? Every one of you guys are leaders. Fear of influence, your friends, your circle, your family. You guys are leaders. You empower people. People want to be like you. They listen to you. Okay, and so you don't want to disappoint them. You don't want to be you don't want them to look at you in a different light. And so disappointing people or having that reaction, or what are people thinking of me when I make this post, that affects you. Okay, we need to throw that out the window. Your second fear is fear. So fear of failure, fear of rejection. I'm going to categorize that as rejection. It's what people perceive or think of you. Throw that out the window. The third one is actually 80% of coaches, their fear is this third one. This third one is actually fear of yourself and fear of the potential within yourself. Okay, let me explain. How many of you honestly believe in yourself enough that you can earn, most of you guys are emeralds, so I'm going to use a number, $1,000 a week. $1,000 a week. How many of you guys honestly believe that? Fear of growth. Thank you, Louise. Fear of growth. How many of you honestly believe that you deserve $5,000 weekly? Okay, Mindy's already making that. Mindy, yours is 10,000. But the rest of you guys, I honestly want you to believe that. There's 2 common denominators that, okay, I work with a bunch of coaches, all walks of life. Fitness, non-fitness, nutrition-driven, non-nutrition, stay-at-home mom, all walks of life succeed in this business. The 2 things they all have in common, one is consistency with the basics, okay? They plunge through with the hardcore stuff. They do those basic daily power hours or power threes, whatever you want to call it. That's one. All of them are consistent religiously. The second one is belief. Belief in yourself, okay? I want every one of you guys to look deep in yourself and believe. Can you taste and feel that $1,000 or $2,000 weekly in your hand and in your mouth? You better. If you don't, you go look in the mirror and ask why not. Because those are the ones I've met, all different kind of coaches. The ones that believe, they go up and say, I'm going to be 5-star by this date. I'm like, oh, you are, huh? How's that going to be? They say, well, I'm already rank advancing next week. I'm doing this. They prove to me why they deserve it. They don't need to prove anything to yourself, but you guys deserve it. And so the third fear is fear of the potential within yourself, okay? Fear of success. And do you believe it? So I have a quote here. It's from Nelson Mandela. Okay, he re-quoted it actually. It's my favorite quote. I've had it for about 12 years on my desk. Our deepest fear is not that we are inadequate. Our deepest fear is that we are powerful beyond measure. It is our light, not our darkness, that frightens us most. We ask ourselves, who am I to be brilliant, gorgeous, talented, and famous? Actually, who are you not to be? Your playing small does not serve the world. There is nothing enlightened about shrinking, so that people won't feel insecure around you. We were born to make manifest the glory that is within us. It's not just in some of us, it is in all of us. And when we let our own light shine, we unconsciously give other people permission to do the same. As we are liberated from our own fear, our presence automatically liberates others. You guys are all impressive. You all have a passion, a drive, and there's something in life that you're meant to do. And every one of you guys know that. Beachbody coaching gives you that opportunity of freedom and service for whatever it is, your personal, family, and others. So do it, own it. And so I share that with you. So those are the 3 fears that we need to overcome. So I challenge each one of you guys to look deep inside. Which fears do we need to face? And make a goal this week. Face your fears on a daily and weekly basis. What am I going to face today? What am I going to do to overcome that? True success, as you all know, is outside of that comfort zone. And if you're not challenging yourself, you're not growing. And I'll tell you right now, if you're not going to challenge yourself today or this week, we'll talk in 6 months and you will still be an emerald sitting on this call asking Mindy Horde or me or corporate, what do I need to do to be better coach? How do I get to diamond? 6 months later, you're going to be sitting in the same boat. Okay. So reflect on what's going to change. And with that, so that's one goal and challenge I want to do for you. Another one is goal setting. Okay, every one of you guys are emeralds. And I just said, let's make a goal to rank advance every quarter. So that puts every one of you guys around the 3-star diamond, 4-star diamond, possibly 5 if you're aggressive. Okay, that's kind of crazy to think about, huh? You're contending for premier and elite. That's impressive. You guys are all emerald coaches. But you want to know something? Mindy Horde will take you there. You hold on to her coattail, believe in her, trust her, and do it. Okay? And this is what we want to do. Okay? We want to reverse engineer what our goals are. So I'm going to differentiate goals, objectives, strategies, and tactics. Okay? Who thinks those are all the same thing? I kind of did. But let's think about it, okay? A goal. A goal is simply what you'd like to accomplish. So say you want to be a 3-star diamond coach. That's great. A goal is set. Did you achieve it? Will you achieve it? Who knows? You just set a goal. How many of you have set a goal but didn't achieve it and you felt like a failure? Well, let's be honest. It's okay. You want to know why? A goal is set, but it doesn't have anything to it to make you achieve it. So a goal is set. You can achieve it or not. It's still a goal. So now let's add to it. The second one to a goal. So a goal is something you like to accomplish. So 3 stars an example. The second an objective is something measurable. For example, I want to hit 3-star diamond by the end of the year. So to do that, I need to measure something to get there. How many coaches am I going to add? So you're going to measure it. Your objective is adding new coaches, right? So there's your objective. So, and then the third one is your strategy. That's your why of why you're doing this. Why do you want to hit 3-star diamond? And why do you want to add coaches? That's your strategy. And the fifth one is tactic. That is actually the action to the steps of hitting your goal. It's accomplishing the strategy. Okay? So think about it. You set a goal, that's great. You're going to hit it or not. Who knows? You make an objective and a strategy and do your tactics to achieve it. I guarantee you will hit success. You will hit your goal and you will hit exactly what you want to accomplish. And by doing that, and so that the acronym for that is GHOST, G-O-S-T. Okay? That's differentiating goals, objectives, strategies, and tactics. I want you to implement that into your goal setting so then you're actually going to accomplish that goal. Okay? The other thing I wanted to kind of throw out there with this is daily routine. When you guys open up your laptop, say you got an hour to do business. You open up your laptop, okay? And then where's the first place you go in your business? Facebook. Ah, Bridget's laughing. I like your laugh, Bridget. How many people go to the back office? Whoa, okay. We got Dana, okay. Okay, where do the rest of you guys go? Facebook. Mindy goes to Facebook. Okay. Okay, what you want to, okay, so let's do a scenario here. You open up your laptop, you're going to work the business. All of a sudden, email, thanks, Melissa. And then all of a sudden, your kids come up and bug you. You get a phone call, your husband comes home, you need to make dinner, you have an appointment. What happens? You close your laptop, you walk away. Say Mindy Horde gives you a call. All right, how's business? What'd you do? The question she needs to, so you go 10 minutes of telling her all these things you did about your business. Really, you checked emails, checked the back office. The question is, did you move your business forward? No, you didn't. You did the to-do list. Say there's a power hour, right? There's 3 steps in that power hour that are the most vital that everyone needs to do. Yes, excellent, Louise. That's a great list to follow. But I want you to think about it. There's steps that need to be done every day before you do anything else in your business, okay? So if you have it's 4 minutes. If you do these steps, and Louise, they're in that power hour of Scottie Hobbs. They're in almost everyone. Mindy probably has these same power hour steps. It's the broadening. She'll name it any way she wants. She probably names it a certain way, and it also has social media, Facebook, Instagram. And Mindy will tell you guys how many you should add a day. The second one is actually having conversations with people, nothing about Beachbody. X amount per day. Third one is the inviting to social, or inviting to challenge groups and inviting to the coaching opportunity. Okay. And as Mindy, as your leader, will tell you those numbers. I guarantee if you do those 3 things before you do anything else in a day, you will guarantee yourself true success. You will rank advance every quarter. Why? Because that's the action part of this business. Yeah, there's emails and there's Facebook and there's posts you got to do, but that's the laundry list. You got to move your business forward. Example, say on the second step, you have 5 conversations with people, nothing about the coaching opportunity or Beachbody. 5, say you do 5 a day, that's 5 times 7, that's 35. A ratio statistically is the 25-2 rule. For every 20 people you talk to, 5 will listen to your opportunity, 1 or 2 will say yes. So if you're talking to 35 people, 5 about the opportunity, you will add 1 or 2 people. So that's 4 people a month you'll be adding to your business. All you emeralds out there, what will 4 coaches do to your business? That's a big deal. Reality, we know what this business does. Reality, how many people of those 4 stick around? On average, 50%. You drop 2. You got 2 coaches that you moved your business forward that month. Say you only brought 2 people on that month. 1 drops out. Look at all that pressure. 1 person, you're basing your whole growth of your business for that month. Okay, that new person does not want that pressure, nor do you. Or if you end up with 0 that month, your business actually went backwards and not forward. These are our handicaps that we need to overcome. So my challenge to you is grow your business and bring on new coaches. And you think some of you are going, that's hard, I'm overwhelmed. How do I do that? Where do I start? The 3 basic steps. Perfect. Thanks, Mindy. Well said, Mindy. But you do those basic things, and I guarantee you will hit it. What I'd love to do, Mindy will follow up with you guys, consistently do that for 1 week. And then shoot back to Mindy with your accomplishment. Give her the pros and cons, the good, the bad. Yes, that was awesome. No, that sucked. But I guarantee you will all add a coach. Okay. So that's one challenge I wanted to throw out to you guys right there. The last thing that I wanted to cover with you is quantifiable behaviors. There's 3 things to gauge your business to see how well you're doing. Okay. And I want each one of you to kind of gut check your own personal self and business. The 3 quantifiable behaviors is culture. What's your culture like? Is it a culture you want to be a part of? Is it a culture that people want to join? 1. So positivity, negativity, passion. I mean, whatever you want your culture to be, you implement it. The second one is energy. Energy never lies. I'm an energy for energy kind of guy. I connect with people based on their energy. If you don't have energy, I will not connect with you, and we will probably never do business. Okay, I connect with that energy. And that's to work with. That's how I was with Mindy. When I met her, her energy does not lie. And you guys all know that. It's captivating. You want to be around it. You sense it. It's very positive. Even if she's throwing a shitstorm, it's still a positive energy. It is. Because she has passion for what she does. Passion, good or bad or ugly, passion wins. So energy, and that's when you're on your best days, energy always wins. That's when you do your best, you overcome your adversity, and you do well. The third one is growth. When you guys sign up a coach, you guys are emeralds right now. You sign up a coach, okay? Why is it important for you to grow your business? You guys have to rank, advance, and build your business and grow your income. Why? Because those coaches believe in you. They believe that you're going to take them to a new level, and they trust you. So you need to give them that opportunity. So you can't expect it out of them if you're not doing it yourself. Okay? So I don't want to put added pressure into rank advancing or moving your business along, but if you really care about the coaches on your team that you're signing up, okay? And I really stand behind that because I really believe that. Jeff Hill kind of shared a comment with us all real quick. And it was funny. Of all words he used was relentless. I knew you'd like that, Mindy. Relentless pursuit is the word he used. Key elements for that. One of them was creating fast growth. He said, you got to be gutsy. You got to want to go from good to great. And what does that entail? You got to put the stake in the ground. He goes, you got to be audacious with your goals. You got to be hard hitting, break old habits, and have that no exceptions mentality. And make bold moves. Okay, that was number 1. This is all from Jeff Hill. The second one that I wanted to share was use it or lose it, and this is in regards to your DNA or your abilities or skill set or talents. Each one of you guys are blessed with certain talents or abilities that make you who you are. Bridget, Louise, Melissa, Dana. You are who you are because of certain skill sets. Use it or lose it. Kind of like 2 examples. When a lot of people say you got to spend money to make money. right? Another one is the parable of the talents. If you're a Bible reader, in the Bible, it says the parable of the talents. You got to exercise or develop those if you want to develop yourself. Okay. Another one is expect resistance. Resistance is actually the con artist to the price of you being great. The key is expect the resistance. It's coming. It's coming today. It's coming tomorrow. Stretch when it hits. You got to push through it, and you already know what's on the other side when you do push through it, based on day-to-day life and what we all deal with. And then he quoted Napoleon. Napoleon was taking, they were conquering over in Europe, and he told his team, or his soldiers, I guess you'd say, he said, if you want to take Vienna, take Vienna. Don't take parts of it or pieces of it. Take the whole freaking city. Same example of dabbling your feet in water. Dive in. Go for it. You got to all really want it and have that passion for really wanting this business and wanting it all together. So I want to just kind of close with that challenge once again. We talked about the year. All of you guys are going to be 3 to 5 star diamond, every one of you. Now let's go back, focus on one quarter. We're going to do one quarter at a time. April 15th. But I want every one of you guys to write down. Every one of you guys are going to rank advance and hit Success Club every month by April 15th. Okay? That's far out. Look what month it is. It's February. That gives you a whole month. What I would challenge you to do, hit diamond immediately. Okay? Hit diamond immediately. So then you can start working on your star diamond for the next quarter. Okay? Or surpass it. So if any of you guys are really close, get it within the next couple of weeks so you can start working on that star diamond. Okay? And the year end goal, keep it in the back of your mind, but keep your 100% focus on quarter one. That's attainable. That's easy. How many of you want to rake advance and double your income? If you're all emeralds, I know exactly where your income is. Okay? Don't you want to double that? And one other thing is I want you to get accountability partners inside the business, outside the business, and the third person is yourself. An example real quick is when I did my Ironman, my plate was full. Okay. I trained in the mornings. I worked a full-time job. I have 3 daughters. I have a 6-year-old, a 4-year-old, and a 7-month-old. And for my church, I'm over the sports program for 8 congregations. It's basketball season right now. So 2 nights a week I put towards that. Well, I said, my accountability was sticky notes on my computer, on my steering wheel, and on the mirror. My other accountability partner was my coach, my tri-coach. My third one was my wife, okay? Month 1, I had a year in advance I was training for this race. Month 1, I thought, I don't need an accountability partner because I can do this on my own. I got enough motivation. First week, I did great. Second week, I started just swimming, relaxing, sitting in the hot tub, or I'd run to breakfast, and I noticed, I can kind of cheat on some of the days. Then I started only working out 3 of the 7 days when I needed to be working out 4 or 5. So I needed accountability. So I started up my accountability with 3 people. Okay, my tri-coach hit me up every day. And I saw my goals everywhere I was at. One morning, I didn't go do training. I slept in because I was tired. I went to work. I came home, and Amber, my wife, was complaining that I wasn't home enough, right, because of this goal. So what happened home from work, and I walk in the door, I'm like, hey, sweetie, I'm home. And she goes, what are you doing home? I go, hey, sweetie, I'm home. Don't you love me? I mean, I'm home. You want me here? She goes, you shouldn't be here. I go, what are you talking about? She goes, you slept in this morning, and I know you didn't work out at work. What are you doing right now? Go out and do your training. And I started griping and complaining, and I finally went out the door grumbling. I go work out, and I come back. I walk in the door and I give her a big hug and I say, thank you. She goes, this goal is so important to you and I want you to achieve this goal. She goes, I want you home more than anything, but this goal is so important to you and I'm willing to do what it takes for you to achieve your goal. Okay? Your third accountability partner, aside from yourself and a fellow coach, needs to be a significant other, a spouse, a loved one, a sister, a brother, I don't care who they are, but they care about you. They may not fully understand what you're doing as a coach, but they will support you. So have them help you. Have them be your right arm when things get tough, to be tough on you. If you guys all want to succeed and hit diamond like in the next couple of weeks, one of you said in 2 weeks, do it. If you guys really want 3 to 5 star diamond by the end of the year, it's yours. but I guarantee you need that accountability support. My triathlon, I am the most self-motivated person I know. And I still couldn't make it past 2 weeks training for a goal that was very important to me because I didn't have accountability. I didn't have people supporting me because I thought I could do it on my own. Every one of you guys, don't forget each other. Don't forget your team. Don't forget supporting one another. Join your team pages. Join your PM messages. When you see somebody succeed, you better be the first one to respond to them. When you see someone failing or not hitting a goal, you better be the first one responding to them, saying, I'm there, back up and keep going. You guys don't forget the power you guys have with one another. That's in the office. Now go to your significant others or your loved ones outside of this office. They want it so bad for you. They may not support you right now, but they want you happy. Sit them down and say, this is what I'm making right now, and this is what I am right now in Emerald. In April, I'm going to be a diamond or a star diamond qualifying, and my income will be doubled. Support me with the sacrifice and the time I'm putting in right now for this goal of mine. And let's compare now and then and see if we want to continue on doing, okay? Do it. And so April 15th, sit down with that significant other, compare, look back at that last quarter and say, I'll close it up.
That was absolutely amazing information. I wrote like 2 pages of notes, and I'm not gonna lie, I've been on lots of calls and the national wake up calls and all this stuff, and it's all been for me stuff that was duplicate stuff that I already knew, which was great. I do the national wake up call every week to make sure that I have that fresh reminder. But this, what you just shared, was something that I've never heard or really thought about. It was a different twist, and it's so valuable. I mean, a lot of it was reminders about following Scottie Hobbs' to-do list, but the way you explained it, the way you presented it, and the way that you differentiate the whole goals, the ghost thing, that was really great because, I've written down my goals, and I've listened to Shalene Johnson's calls. I had Amy Coppola, who's great about reverse engineering, but I didn't really get it, how to actually reverse engineer. I knew what it meant, but that really helped. And I really think that what you shared about the your wife was like, it brought tears to my eyes, because that's something that I really preach because of hard lessons learned in my life about balance and how you have to do that. And that's kind of been my my passion this year, was to keep doing everything that I've been doing. But my big mission now is like balance. Last year, the first 2013 was kind of, my mission was about teaching people forgiveness and, personal development. The next year is about leaving nobody behind. And this year is about balance and including your family. And, I like the way you said this, because it is true. I have seen coaches get stuck in certain ways because of all of those fears, not because they weren't capable or deserving or talented, or not that their heart wasn't there, but their fear held them back from their passion. So I really want to thank you for everything that you said. I started a new event, invite everybody for the call, which will be on the 31st of March. Hold on, I'm trying to think. That kind of sounded like a familiar date. No, I'm good. I think the day. Your assignment is to listen to the Craig Holiday recording that I posted in there about the DNA. You all have the DNA. Amy and I've talked about this before. She's got that drive. It comes out when it comes to her family. And so we all have that DNA. And it's just that you have to get your why and what your DNA, like I told Amy, your family is what gets you going. So your family is a big part of your health, a big part of your finances, your future, and all these different things you have. So you tie that in there so that DNA comes out. But I want you to listen to the call. It's 25 minutes in, good God, in like 5 weeks. I hope that you guys can listen to it. I posted in the Relentless Leaders group the Scottie Hobbs top 10 list. I want to hold you accountable to what Jeff said, because it's totally doable. If you do these things, it will happen. If you are faithful to it, it will happen. If you believe in it, it will happen. And as you do it consistently and it happens, you will no longer give two shits about what anybody thinks. You will no longer not believe in yourself or believe that you're undeserving. You will find that passion. But if you just do it when you feel like it, when it's convenient, when you remember, when it's like, oh God, Mindy and I have a one-on-one call and I haven't done shit for 10 days, but for the next 4 days, I'm going to do it before we get on our call, then you're not going to have a good report. And I've seen people, my ex-mother-in-law who passed away, bless her heart, she was diabetic from the time my ex-husband was like she was diagnosed and lost her vision, and he had to take care of her from the time he was 13, 14 years old. He had to get his license at the age. But I remember when I met them, she would be like, oh, crap, I got to go to the doctor. So she'd eat really good for 3 days. And I'm just like, woman, you're only hurting yourself. So the thing is, when you have these calls with me, when you get on these calls, or when you go to Summit or Super Saturday and you're all gung-ho, if you don't stick to it, you're only hurting yourself. I want this for you, but my life is going to go on whether you rank advance or not, because I'm going to keep doing what I'm doing, and I'm not going anywhere, and you are important to me. You are part of my team. I want to see you succeed, but whether you succeed or reinvent the wheel or follow the 3 vital behaviors or are consistent or not, that's not going to change what I do. And that's kind of why people, I think, come to me, because I don't need them to keep doing what I'm doing. That whether or not, I'm going to stay on my journey. I want you along with me, but I can't push, pull, or drag you. And if you're here, you obviously care. So I want you to push past those fears and stick to what Jeff said, and share this with your team. Because I kind of, while he was talking, it made me have a aha. I hear this all the time from coaches across the nation. This isn't just Team Relentless coaches. They're like, I can't get my coaches to do anything. I can't get them to recruit. I can't get them to do anything. But then when I look at them, or when I ask them questions, they're not doing it themselves. They haven't sponsored coaches. They're not doing the personal development. They're not getting on the calls. They're not doing this or that or that. You know, Melissa Galme, I'm not just saying that she's the only one, but she's in the spotlight right there in my face. You know, she gets on every call, even after she had a baby a couple weeks ago. She gets on every call. She gets on the national wake-up call. She showed up like a day before she was supposed to be induced, or 2 days before she was supposed to be induced, to Super Saturday and rocked the Sandy Max 30, which I didn't even do at mine. Those are the things, when you show up every day, that's why she's going from a 1-star qualifying to 3-star qualifying in 1 week, because she showed up. And she's not telling her team to do this. And I mean, she's sponsored. She's at like 17 Success Club points. I don't do that for comparison, because I hate that. And you guys know I don't compare in our team, because I've seen what it's done. I've rearranged everything I've done for recognition. But these are the things. If you're doing things faithfully, if you do the whole power of nice, like I've been talking about the personal development book, and you're happy and you have that passion, like Jeff said, people are going to be drawn to you. I see coaches all across my newsfeed all the time, and they post pictures and they're not smiling. Why the hell? And I actually have this post in my mind that I was going to do that. Like, if you were somebody else, would you want them to be your coach? I see coaches always complaining about everything. And then when somebody else posts something, they have some shitty thing to say. And I'm like, I wouldn't want that, because all these people are walking around with negative thoughts. The last thing they want is a little parent in their ear telling them how they feel. They want something that makes them feel good. So make sure that you do that, self, reflection, and say, like, if I was somebody else, would I want me to be their coach? And speak honestly, That's all I have to say. Anything in closing, Jeff?
I'm sending you something right now. Just a second.
On Facebook or in?
No, you'll get it. Everyone will get it. No, I just am honored and privileged that Mindy allowed me to come on here and just say hello to you guys. I'm real proud of you guys. Extremely impressed. You guys are awesome. Keep rocking it and really kick some ass. I mean, let's make some money. Let's change some lives, and hold on to Mindy's coattail. If you don't, you'll be sorry. And you'll watch the action happening. You'll watch the success, and you'll be wishing you were there. But I would not be surprised if we see 100% of every one of you quarter 1 achieving your quarter 1 goals. 100%. April 15th. I would love to reconvene with you guys. I'm going to hit up Mindy. I want to say, I wrote all your names down already, so you guys can't hide from me.
Oh, and he knows your address. He can look you up.
Sarah, Dana, Melissa, Bridget, Leslie. But I'm serious. I honestly, April 15th or somewhere around that time, I'm anxious to hear about how every one of you guys hit your quarter 1 goals. I don't care about year end. I care about quarter 1. Please hit me up. Will do, Louise. You're asking for it. You're asking for danger.
You know that he has all your addresses too, right? Coach IDs and
I kind of know a little too much about y'all.
All right,
Bring it. Mindy, why am I not surprised this is your team? Really? Why am I not surprised? We got some tude going on, and that's attitude.
And I didn't even drop an F-bomb either.
I know.
I actually want to be on the national wake-up call now. I always said I didn't want to be. I do, so I'm trying to clean it up.
Dude, you're only traveling the country putting on 3 vital behavior trainings. I mean, really?
I know.
I'm coming too.
Yes, she's going with me.
Are you, Louise?
Mm-hmm.
Go get your Star Diamond, Louise, and then you can join.
Yes, I'm ready. Yes, I'm 1-star diamond.
All right, let's take a group picture, because I still have to work out. I that's something I need some help with, like working out. Like, I'm like, hey, Amy, you can't point at me because you're like the late night worker outer. So I need somebody who gets up early to kick my ass, man.
Hey, Mindy,
What?
join a good challenge group.
I know. I'm the leader of the challenge group. I'm unmuting Amy. What did you say, Amy?
Hey, I've been waking up at 6, so come on now.
Well, then you need to call and wake my ass up.
I will.
Amy, where are you from? Where's that accent from?
Texas.
Texas.
Oh, sorry. I'll be careful with that. Yeah, I used to know that state really well. Doug,
Yeah, that's the East
Doug
Texas
took it
side
from
of-
me.
All right, let's take a group picture. How do you unlower your hand, Amy? Unlower your hand. It says lowered hand.
I
I don't know.
don't, okay.
Okay, there you go. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Thank you. Thanks, Jeff. I love you. I will see you in Cancun. Bye.
Good night, guys. Have a great night.
Thank you so much.
Love you guys. Mindy,
Bye.
Mindy, you freaking rock. Miss you, girl.
Bye.
Bye, guys.
See ya.